Hi everyone, it's Angie. Now, stop me if you've heard this lie before. Inequality in Britain is falling. That's what politicians keep repeating. The official numbers, the so-called Gini coefficient, if you've heard of that, claim that the gap between rich and poor is shrinking. But that is the Great British Retirement Betrayal. A lie so dangerous it's quietly stealing our future. The truth? Britain has never been more unequal, not just in income, but in wealth, in security, and in hope. While the wealthy live off rising assets, capital gains and tax breaks, millions of pensioners are choosing between food and heating. Younger savers are watching their retirement dreams dissolve under the weight of rising costs and broken promises. So, here on UK Money Wisdom today, we're exposing the truth behind the official spin. It will show you with hard data why inequality is worsening, why UK pensioners and savers are suffering more than ever, and the 3 vital steps that can fix this crisis before it becomes irreversible. Because, let's face it, the system isn't broken by accident. It's been designed to work against us. First, we'll look at the invisible crisis and the truth behind the UK wealth gap. Because the government's favourite claim that inequality is shrinking depends on one of the biggest statistical deceits in modern Britain. The official Gini coefficient only counts income, wages, salaries, and certain benefits like the state pension. But it completely ignores the real engines of inequality, which are wealth and debt. The top 10% don't rely on wages. They live on capital gains, property appreciation, and private pension growth, their assets. These balloon in value every year, but remain invisible in the official data. And meanwhile, the rest of Britain is trapped in an economy built for asset owners, not workers or savers. You can work as hard as you like, save diligently, and still feel poorer every year, because the system hides your struggle behind false averages. When we include wealth in the picture, the truth is staggering. You see, the UK wealth gap has grown by over 50% in the past 8 years alone. 50% in the past 8 years. So when politicians say to you, inequality is falling, what they really mean is that they've stopped counting what matters. And that's why your life feels harder, because it is. In section 2, let's look at our UK pensioner hardship, shall we? The pain of fixed income and the cost of living crisis. For millions of pensioners across Britain, this isn't just about statistics, it's about survival. Official inflation might be 5 or 6%, but for those living on a fixed state pension or small annuity, real inflation is far higher. And that's because pensioners spend most of their income on energy, food, and housing, the 3 costs that have risen the fastest. When energy bills jump by hundreds of pounds, it's not an inconvenience, it's a loss of dignity, of safety, of independence. Across the UK, unpaid household energy bills now exceed £4.4 billion. Over 1 million homes are behind on payments. Not surprisingly, this isn't a fringe problem, it's a national emergency. And yet, the government continues to celebrate growth and stability as pensioners slip deeper into hardship. The inequality gap is not closing. It's being buried under clever accounting and lies, and damn statistics, that's right. And the people who built this country are paying the price. If this is what retirement looks like now, what hope is there for those still trying to save for it? Because there is a crisis for UK savers. It's a broken system punishing thrift and saving. For people in their 40s and 50s, the dream of a secure retirement is slipping away. The Bank of England's high interest rates, promoted as the cure for inflation, are punishing working families, not the wealthy elite. Mortgage payments have exploded. Rent is at record highs. The Institute for Fiscal Studies reports that more than 320,000 families have been pushed into poverty by rising housing costs alone. When you're spending most of your income on keeping a roof over your head, there's nothing left to save, is there? And here lies the inequality divide. Let's look at the truth. The asset owners see their wealth grow quietly in the background. The asset renters, that's us ordinary working people, are squeezed from every side. This is not a natural cycle. It's a policy, a government policy, that's right. A deliberate transfer of wealth from those who earn it to those who already own it. If you feel you're working harder and saving less, you're not imagining it. We can't run out of money, but it's just locked in the wrong hands. What's the solution? What are the 3 ways that I've found to end the Great British Retirement Betrayal? Because that's what it is. Come on, government, you can't fix what you refuse to measure. To end this Great British Retirement Betrayal, we need bold and practical solutions. Step 1 is for the government to fix the data, to measure the reality. Scrap misleading national averages. We need proper distributional national accounts that show how wealth and debt are actually spread across the population. We must also measure real inflation, not for billionaires, no, but for pensioners and workers. That's right. If your inflation is driven by energy and food, that's the inflation that should set the state pension and minimum wage. Step 2 is to tax wealth fairly. Fund the future. That's not too much to ask. It's moral, it's fair, it's just. And it's time to stop punishing work and start taxing wealth properly. Capital gains tax should match income tax. Plain fairness. Only about 3% of adults pay capital gains tax. Truth. Yet the lower rate deprives the Treasury of billions. Truth. Now that money could fund a truly livable state pension and rebuild essential services for the next generation. Now, step 3, we've got to relieve the debt. We've got to protect the vulnerable. We do. It's vital. It's essential. It's absurd that corporations get debt relief while ordinary families are left to drown. We need social tariffs for essentials like energy and fair caps on short-term credit interest rates. If big business can get government help, so can the people who keep this country running. I've lived long enough, you've lived long enough to realise this is not progress, but a managed decline. And those who claim inequality is falling, don't fool us. They're selling a false story. We see through it. One that's designed to protect wealth, not us, the people. If you're a pensioner struggling with bills or a saver watching your hard-earned money disappear into rising costs, believe me, you're not alone. You're living the truth that official statistics refuse to admit. Britain's economy isn't weak because of you. It's weak because wealth has been hoarded at the top. And here's what you can do right now. If you want to see an end to the retirement betrayal, hit the like button right now, because every like pushes this video to more people, so more people see it, see the truth, and every share helps expose the truth. If you're new to UK Money Wisdom, please subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss our next deep delve into the real financial story behind Britain's cost of living crisis. Because until we fix the data, tax wealth fairly, and protect the vulnerable, Britain's retirement dream will remain just that, a dream. Or is it a nightmare? This is UK Money Wisdom, helping you see through the lies and reclaim what's rightfully yours. Bye from Angie. I will see you soon.